This is the TV news for Tuesday, December 7th. And let's begin with our regular Tuesday feature, the New Media, New Marketing Report. Our new media guru, John Leland, is with us. And John has got a problem, a big problem, and it concerns everything to do with net neutrality, meaning the Fed's effort to keep all of the net open for all. Hey, John, what are some of the problems?
Hey, Jeff, you know, one of the biggest problems is that net neutrality is becoming a buzzword du jour. And I think that the FCC chairman's kind of whitewash of net neutrality has done a lot to obscure what is really a fundamental and crucially important issue. Net neutrality, and you know, I want to immediately point people to a site called SaveTheInternet.com, which is a great source of information. As you've been pointing out, people need to read up a little bit. But the fundamental basics of net neutrality is true freedom and openness. And I think about the internet the way a lot of people think about, utilities. You know, you wouldn't have a water company or an electricity company, limiting the kinds of things that you can get. But if the commercial interests, like Comcast, for example, but among others, are able to make the internet tiered the way they tier cable television subscriptions, it's going to fundamentally undermine what the internet is. A lot of countries do treat internet access like a public right and offer it free to everyone. It's subsidized by the federal government, and it makes sense. You know, if you think about low-income people and the educational value of the internet, the idea that what they could get access to could be limited, really is kind of against the empowerment that I think that the internet makes available. And I want to be clear. I want to make one distinction there. I don't have a problem if somebody is using huge amounts of bandwidth, and even if that involves downloading movies, if you're a big consumer and you have to pay for more bandwidth, that's different than any of these large corporations, entertainment companies, telcos, whoever, limiting the fact that you're going to be able to get to Yahoo faster than you get to Google, or vice versa. Choosing content sites that and then tiering what you can see and what you can't see. In my view, it's totally against what net neutrality really is, and against kind of how we operate as a country, that entertainment companies should limit access to any kind of content. And that's what net neutrality is about the freedom of the internet and the freedom of us as internet users to be able to get the same kind of access to whatever sites we want to get to, and not allowing telecommunications companies or entertainment companies to limit what programs, what sites, what videos we access via our internet access package. And that's what true net neutrality is. If you visit SaveTheInternet.com, you'll see that they're talking about true net neutrality. And that's up against what the FCC chairman has offered, which is really kind of watered down and something that is a result of the large corporate lobbies.
Well, we thank you, John. My last piece of advice is for everyone, please get smart about the internet, do the research, and your concerns, if you are concerned, they can be heard. We thank you, John, and we will see you again next week. And now, as promised, we deliver our next installment of the top 25 TV show opens of all time. Well, coming in at number 20, this classic 70s open can take a day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile. Yeah, it's the open from The Mary Tyler Moore Show.
Who can turn the world on with her smile? Who can take a nothing day and suddenly make it all seem worthwhile? Well, it's you, girl, and you should know it. With each glance and every little movement you show it. Love is all around, no need to waste it. You can never tell, why don't you take
Hey, can we bonus them on the little kitty cat? Thanks. And we'll continue to count them down tomorrow, as well as all December long here on the tvnews.tv.
Future events and opportunities brought to you by Sando Communications. Sound judgment, solid credibility, and superior results. This is Sando Communications.
One word for you. Duh. Yep. The second annual Duh Awards, celebrating the dumbest, most undecided, and most heralded TV happenings of 2010 come your way December 28th through the 30th here at the tvnews.tv. Nominations will be out next week, so stay tuned. If you want your message to reach top TV and new media execs, psst, we're approaching 250,000 views. And become a sponsor of the TV News. Get in the game by shooting us an email at advertise@thetvnews.tv. And that about does it for this edition of the TV News. Tomorrow, another fresh edition featuring the Programming Pulse with Susan Hibben. I'm Jeff Grimshaw. Thanks for watching. Have a very happy Hanukkah. And as always, go out and make it good day.
The TV News has been brought to you by American Ingenuity TV. For all of your electronic marketing and creative challenges, American Ingenuity TV is simply the solution.